safe and effective generic medicines. In 2020 alone, they saved our healthcare system $338 billion, while only making up less than 1/5 of drug spending in the US. If we add more generics, we can add even more savings. So how do we get more generic medicines to patients more quickly? Congress tackled the issue in 2012 by enacting the first Generic Drug User Fee Amendments, or, as it's more commonly referred to, GDUFA. Simply put, GDUFA requires generic drug manufacturers to pay user fees. What's done with these fees? The FDA can hire more employees to carry out the review of generic drug applications and facility inspections, as well as other related GDUFA commitments that ensure safe, quality, and effective generic medicines are on the market as a lower-cost option for patients. GDUFA fees accounted for nearly 3/4 of total generic drug review program costs in 2020. There's a similar program for biosimilars called the Biosimilar User Fee Act, or BsUFA, which facilitates the development of safe and effective biosimilar products for the American public in much the same way. Here's how it works. User fee agreements must be reauthorized by Congress every 5 years. It's a lengthy process that begins with public meetings held by the FDA with a broad array of stakeholders to give and get vital feedback. From there, commitment letter negotiations begin with the FDA and industry to negotiate the terms of the GDUFA or BsUFA commitment letter. After negotiations, all stakeholders are invited to evaluate and provide feedback on the commitment letter. The final commitment letter is then submitted to Congress. Once it's signed into law, the FDA can start collecting user fees. And the results from GDUFA and BsUFA speak for themselves. Government and industry have worked together to streamline the approval process, which has helped the FDA set approval records in 2017, 2018, and 2019. Over 10 years, the generic and biosimilar industry has provided the FDA over $4 billion for review and approval of lower-cost treatments for America's patients. The result is more than $2 trillion in savings to patients and a dramatic increase in patient access to life-saving treatments. Timely approval of the FDA user fee agreements, both GDUFA and BsUFA, ensure that patients continue to benefit from new, more affordable, safe, and effective generic and biosimilar medicines in the future.